Guys, welcome back to another episode of Modern Skyblock 3 with Haliee, and I'm picking up behind the machine. We're picking up where we left off, well, a little bit after we left off from last time. Let's go ahead and jump in and talk about what we're going to look at today. So, if we look in the quest book, we are still working towards completing the Ender Machinery quest line to be able to open up the next tier. And we've done everything except for the last two items here, the Empowered Restonia Crystals and the Resonant Flux Ducts. So, I think I finished up on my crystals. Are they still over here? Yeah, they're still working through. We'll see how close we get to finishing those up. We just got, just three more left, so they should be done here pretty soon. But let's talk about the Resonant Flux Ducts. So, last episode, I had worked on finishing up these three machines here. We have the induction smelter, we have the magma crucible, and the fluid transposer. So let's take a look at the recipe for the resonant, spell it correctly. The resonant flux, is that right? No, that's not it. What is it called? Resonant flux ducts. I spelled it wrong. Resonant flux ducts. There it is. All right. So there's two ways to make it. I can make the empty flux ducts items here and then just fill them up, which actually is the process we're going to go by. Or I could have went ahead and made, so actually there's the resonant flux duct empty and the resonant flux ducts, which requires the signalium flux ducts and all of these. But here we go. We got the fluid transposer, which requires destabilized redstone going into the resonant flux ducts empty. So we're going to go ahead and craft these. And if you remember taking a peek in my inventory, I have a lot of materials here. So while the Restonia crystals are completing, we'll go ahead and go through this. All right, so we need to have, let's go down back here to the beginning. We need to have electrum and some kind of hardened glass, and that gives us 6 each. Now we need to make 64, and 6 doesn't go into 64 exactly, so we're going to end up making 66 of these things. So we need to make 11 of these things to get 66 so we can get to 64. I don't know, the math is weird on this. I don't know why it gives us 6 instead of 8. It's just weird. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at our crafting table on the stick, and we just need to make 11. So let's leave 3 of these down here. And let's go ahead and get this over here, and that should give us 66 items. There we go. All right, so we have now the redstone energy flux ducts empty. Now we're going to go ahead and go back here and head down to the next one. So now we need to combine those resonant flux ducts empty, and I can either do one of three ways. The math works out the same way, either or. Words hard. So I can get 1 by combining it with 1 redstone and 3 signalium nuggets, or I can get 3 by combining it with 3 of these with 3 redstone and a signalium ingot. Now, basically 3 nuggets equal an ingot, so it doesn't matter which way you actually choose it. So let's take a look. Let me go ahead and use my crafting grid, and if I click here, it should tell me, see, I've already got this here, so I'm going to go ahead and hit Shift, move items, and I'll be able to make 66 of these. See, there's 21, 21, 21, 21. Let's get 66 of those. Wait, what? Am I short? I'm short 2 redstone. Wow. All right, let's go ahead and grab, I think I only had a stack of redstone. That would explain that, because I need to make 66 of these items. Let's get these last ones here. I didn't do my math. Let's see, get the last ones here. And now we have 66. Okay. So now we're going to take the signalium flux. Now, all these materials I had from our chickens here. I had enderium. I have enderium. Oh, where did I see it? Is it giving me nuggets or ingots? I know I have an enderium. Is that it? Emeradic. Signalium I have here. There's the signalium. Where is the enderium? Where did I get that from? I don't get an enderium chicken. Or is it one that's over there? It may be one that hadn't pushed through yet. Oh my gosh. I know I made an enderium chicken. Oh, there it is. It gives an enderium nugget, so I had those right there. Oh, let me go ahead and talk about this too. I was going to try to make speed upgrades, but Linda had informed me, thinks I don't know, that the drawer controller only pulls out so much. So even if I put speed upgrades on this Enderlink chest here, the drawer controller still can only pull so much. So even so, the chest can get full here. It's only going to pull so much. So what she suggested is that I actually choose the transporters to hook up to the drawers directly. I'm kind of hesitant on that. Just because, number one, that means I need a lot of logistical transporters. Now, that will help filter it out much quicker, but I'm not sure if I'm thrilled about the look. And just, that's a lot of logistical transporters because it's going to have to go behind all of these chests here. I might do it. I'm just going to do a little bit more research as we get into the applied logistics. It might be the best option. I just want to look at other options as well. So thank you, Linda, for letting me know that I didn't have to waste my time in trying to make speed upgrades, because even if I had the speed upgrades, the drawer controller can only pull so much. Okay. Anyway, back to where we were doing. Let's go back here. Let's see. Now we got the Signalium flux ducts, and now we just need to make the resonant flux ducts, and that's just going to be the Signalium flux ducts with the redstone. I need another stack of redstone because apparently I used all that, and I've used most of it in the magma crucible here. We'll talk about that when we get to that point. Redstone, yeah, let's just take 66 of those, and I'm making 66 because I can. That's why. And it's going to take 64 of them for the quest anyway, so that'll leave me 2 just to kind of play around with. All right, now I should have, I'm in my crafting grid, and I just have the little plus here because I only have Enderium nuggets. I could turn the nuggets into ingots, but again, it's the same process either way. So if I do shift click and okay, I need to go get some more nuggets. I was like, wait a minute, it's not only give me that many. That gives me, so I put everything back. Let's get 2 more stacks of the Enderium nuggets. I think I have plenty. Yeah, I got plenty of those. Let's go ahead and grab this and try it again. Shift click. There we go. 64. There we go. Same way I'm doing there. All right, 64 of those, and I can go ahead and work on filling those up. I'm going to go ahead and complete these last ones. Let's see, how many is that? Yeah, I need 1 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 more. Should be able to finish that up. There we go. Now I have 66 of those. Now I can put everything up. Let's put up, all the other stuff. I have the glass still and some other machine frames, which we'll use. There's plenty of other stuff to work on. Now, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go back and look at what we need to do to fill it up. So the resonant flux duct, we're going to have to use a fluid transposer to put these items in there. Now the fluid transposer is going to take destabilized redstone. The way you get destabilized redstone is basically you put redstone in a magma crucible and it hooks it up over there. Now let's talk about the machines and how I have them set up. Over here. They're over here. The first machine that we had was the induction smelter to make the hardened glass. The next machine here is the magma crucible. Now, if I click on the configuration here, you can see there are these arrows here for auto input and auto output. If I hold shift and click in the middle section here, it turns off the configuration of all sides. But this one here, I want to set to actually auto output. So that's auto output. So that's actually going to, wait a minute, hold on. Click this again. Click that. Oh, I want to enable it. Okay, enable it and disable it. Okay, so orange is auto output. So we're going to make sure that this is set for auto output. And the fluid transposer is going to set to auto input. So let's see, on this side, I have input disabled. So make sure I have it enabled. And so basically what I put over here, let's go grab some more redstone, is going to auto input over there. And we're going to look at the recipe and see how much redstone we actually need to work for these. Because we need 64 of these things filled up. And take a look here. It says it needs 200 millibuckets of redstone to fill this up. So 200 millibuckets times 64 is 128,000 millibuckets, whatever. Let's see, so I've got 6,400 in here, so I'm going to have to double that. So I'm going to take this stack and put it in here. I could either put it in block form, or I could have put it in the regular form. I think each one of these gives 100. Let's take a look here. Yeah, we're at 6,500. So, and as the way the auto output is, when this goes into this tank here, it goes ahead and outputs directly into the fluid transposer, which is now the auto input. So what we're going to do, we have 2 modes on the fluid transposer. We have a fill mode and an empty mode. So we want to, basically we can say, if I had something in here that I wanted to empty out into the fluid transposer, I would put it on empty mode. But instead I want to fill up, and you can see here, I want to fill, let me make sure that's right. Is that right? Let me see, now I'm nervous. Yeah, so I want to fill up whatever I'm going to put in here. So if I go ahead and put in these items here, it actually fills up relatively quickly. I wasn't sure how long it would take, but what's going to probably take a little bit longer, since I wasn't actually as prepared over here with the magma crucible, is getting the amount of redstone that we actually need, the deep stabilized redstone. So we'll let that continue on. I'm actually going to go ahead and just put the other items in there so it'll fill up. Okay, now, while that's continuing to melt and fill up, let's take a look at our Redstonian blocks over here, and we should be done. I believe I don't see any more light show going on over here. We have 32 of the Empower Redstonian crystals. So let's look in our quest book. Let's go ahead and detect, and it should be completed. Wait, hold on, wait. Did it complete? Yeah, 32 out of 32 have to go out of the book. Okay, so we're just waiting for the last 64 items here to complete, and that will open up the next chapter. So we'll let that continue on while we look at some of the other chapters that are open. I'm kind of interested to see environmental technology is what we needed, and digital storage, just to see what we actually need to do to work on. But this will, again, they'll open up certain things, but let's see what we already have open and see what we want to work on while we've got time. Let me... see, I'm pretty sure I had enough in there. We're only about halfway through this episode, so I'm not sure if it'll complete in time. I'm hoping it will. Oh yeah, that's going to take a long time to complete over there. All right, so back in the quest book. Let's take a look at using blood. Okay, so using blood is going to open up blood magic in Evilcraft. Evilcraft is something I haven't done before, so I'm kind of excited into getting that. Blood magic I've done in several packs. I did it in Sky Factory 3, and I helped Sarah with it doing in our Beyond the Sky series. So I'm kind of excited because it's been a while since I've actually gone into it myself, and I know with the upgraded version I'm playing, 112, it's going to be very different from what it was in Sky Factory. But in order to do that, we need to make poison darts, or get poison darts from the Aether Legacy, and we need to get the 32 flux thrusters from Simply Jetpacks. So if we go back to the quest books on both of those, as we've been to the Aether, I haven't been back in a very long time. So I think on the Aether, Open Aether, the poison darts, do I get that from, can I craft those, or do I get that from killing items? Let's take a look. Poison dart. Poison dart. Is that it? Yeah, poison dart is going to take the golden dart surrounded by a skyroot poison bucket. And the skyroot poison bucket doesn't have a recipe, and the poison dart does have a recipe. Golden darts, really? Golden darts is made from golden amber, or I can make it from, I can get 4 of them from a skyroot stick. Oh, from Skyroot. Okay, so I could probably actually craft that. The golden amber looks like something I'll actually have to gather from there as well. So we may take another field trip out to the Aether a little bit later on. Feather is just a normal feather, but the Skyroot stick I think is just from the trees. So that's going to be interesting. Let's pop back in the book here. Oh, there it is. The golden amber requires gravitite, which I haven't completed yet. It's gravitite. Gravitite here, which requires healing stones. Yeah, so we're going to have to go back into the Aether. Again, I think most of these items are things I'm going to have to obtain. I found those temples there, so maybe I have to go around and root around in there. Guys, leave some comments just to make sure that I'm kind of thinking the right thing, that I can't craft the main components of the poison darts. I'm going to have to find those in the Aether to do that. Okay, the other quest line that was open was something about the flux thrusters. Yes, here under thermal enhancements, we really haven't gotten into this very well, but we're going to have to get into some jetpack stuff. And the last one here is the flux infused jet plate. This is going to take a long time because this is the last part, and hopefully we got a lot of the materials from the chickens, but we're just going to go ahead and work through this quest line. Wait for the redstone to go ahead and finish up. So let's take a look at the dust it wants to make. It wants to make pyrothium dust, clarothium dust, arothium dust, and petrothium dust. It's kind of hard to say. Let's see what we need to do to make those. I think they're just, okay. Hopefully that screen's still moving. Okay, I clicked the button in the wrong spot. Okay, pyrothium dust. P-Y-R-O-T-H-E. Well, no, okay. Pyrothium. There we go. Let's see. I think I need to make 1 of each of those. Okay, that's simple enough. It's just going to take some sulfur, looks like, some redstone, and some blaze powder. Do I have sulfur just laying around? It was a byproduct of a machine that I had, but I know I have 2 of these. Oh, hang on. Yeah, just make one of those. 2 of these, 1 redstone, and I know I have, oh, are you sulfur? Yeah. Oh, like sulfur. I must have a sulfur chicken. Perfect. All right, let's go and craft that up for the recipe and be done with it. Oh, it gives us 2. Perfect of those. Now we need to make some cryrothium dust. Cryrothium dust. That's going to take blitz powder, redstones and snowballs. So I got snowballs, redstone, and I should have blitz rods from our chickens. I'm telling you, I love having the chickens over here. That's basalt. What are you? Blitz rod? I think you're it. You make blitz powder. What kind of blitz? Blizz. Okay, not blitz, blizz. Oh my gosh, these chickens. Are you? Yeah, I think this is the right one. Blizz, the blue ones. Okay, there we go. Now we can make the cryrothium dust. Done. 2 of those. All right, now the arothium dust. A-E-R-O-T-H-E, whatever that is. Okay, so the arothium dust, now that takes a blitz powder and niter. Okay, so blitz was this one. Niter I should have as well. Is that what you are? Yep. And was it redstone? Always a redstone. Always a redstone. So much redstone. All right, let's go ahead and turn this into that blitz powder. And now we can make the arothium dust. This is like really easy. It's so easy having the materials there. And the last one is the petroleum dust. I feel like I'm doing Harry Potter there. Petroleum dust. There we go. Okay, that's going to take basalt powder and pulverized obsidian. Now the obsidian, we're going to make sure, because there's so many ways to get pulverized obsidian. I think, can I just crush it? I could make it in a pulverizer. Squeeze. Yeah, I can just squeeze it. Here we go. I'll just go over there and squeeze it for right now. I might make a pulverizer. See, I need that and that. Yeah, a pulverizer is probably the smartest thing I need to make next, and I think that's with the other machines anyway. We'll take a look and see how far we are on the flux doohickeys over there. All right, let's go and crush this. There we go. We turn this. Oh, wait, did I have some already, or did it give me 9? Was that already in my inventory? That was already in my inventory. Okay, well, whatever. All right, let me hit me ding-a-ling. There we go. The dust has been completed. Another one bites the dust, should call that. All right, so the completed that quest line. That takes us to the materials that it needs. But before we do that, let's see. We've got just a couple minutes left. How close or how far away are we on this? Oh, good. It's all smelted. We got 64 of those. And I should be able to detect that. Okay, yeah, I'll continue to work through this quest line just to get to the flux dust. If you guys are, I'll probably jump ahead a little bit just to be able to get to the point of the jetpacks, which means I'm going to be doing off-camera stuff. If that's going to upset you guys, let me know. But we're just so far into this that you guys already know how this works. Let's go ahead and claim that, get our next block. Yay! I still gotta put these up on the wall. We have 3 of these laying here. I will put those up on the wall after I get done recording. All right, let's take a look. So we have completed that quest line, and that has now opened up the thing we need for applied energistics. So I'm kind of nervous about this. All right, so in order to make this, I'm going to need to make 64 Enderium armor plating. That doesn't sound too hard. As a matter of fact, Enderium armor plating is what you need for some of the jetpacks. So we'll take a look at the recipe on that, and then also the big item filter. In addition to that, it's also open up environmental technology, or open up the to be able to get to it. I remember it doesn't open up the quest line. It opens up when you complete this, you're able to get environmental technology, ET, lunar, and environmental materials. So I like environmental tech because it's another form of power. It's also another form of resources, basically just going down. So we've got just, oh my gosh, look guys, we are almost down to the last. We got dragons, we got equivalents. I'm really excited about those 2 because that'll be done. And then overpowered is just basically just combining a bunch of stuff together. So let's take a look at the recipes for these and see how hard they're going to be. Enderium armor plating. We got Enderium, so we know that's a big key item on it. Enderium armor plating. If I remember correctly, there is no recipe. Wait. There There's got to be a recipe. The recipe I remember, it actually takes like another lower level armor plating and you combine it in the induction smelter with the material. I'm surprised it's not showing me that. Let's go back to the quest we were looking at for thermal enhancements. Maybe it's in there. Or maybe it's with these upgrade kits. Let's see. Armor plating. Armor. Okay. See, yeah, there's all these different ones you get. You make the iron armor plating, and then I thought that you combine the iron armor plating with like bronze to get the next one, and you combine the bronze with the invar to get the next one, and then derium in an alloy smelter. There must be something blocking because I can't see it. Maybe because I haven't unlocked alloy smelter yet. Let's take a look. What's blocking me from making an alloy smelter? Is anything unknown? No. Okay, I'm going to wait for you guys' comments on it. I may try to do it the way I remember how to do it. But the alloy smelter, yeah, I don't know why there's not a recipe showing for that, especially if I have to make it. That's just weird. Maybe it's just in another quest line that I haven't gone through yet. So I'm looking for you guys' feedback on that. And the other item was a big item filter. I think I've seen that before because I was surprised. Big item filter. It's just going to take obsidian, paper, and skeletal contractors, which is made from the slice and splice. Huh. Which I haven't made yet. Let's see, what? Yeah, we're going to get into that. That's going to be really cool. Okay, so I'll work on getting some of the things started up in between episodes, but right now I will end. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode and are enjoying the series. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, tips, tricks, techniques, or just want to say hi, leave those comments down in the comment field below, and I will get back with you as quickly as I can. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, click the like button, and click the notification bell to be notified when new episodes come out. And if you want to hang out with me or any of the other squad members, you can do so by becoming a Patreon. Click on the Patreon link in the description field below to learn about all the awesome cool rewards that we do offer, such as hanging out with us on our Discord, or chit chat with us in the Discord and hanging out, or hanging out on any of our many servers we have to choose from. Speaking of servers, be sure to head on over to Host Havoc. Host Havoc is who we use for all of our multiplayer series, as well as our Patreon servers. I think that's all I have to say for right now, guys. So, until next time, I will talk to you later. Thanks so much, guys. Bye.